Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This time we got a pretty big Dollar Tree haul. So this is actually from I think I think it was 3 different Dollar Trees. Now it's been a while because I've been having some issues. I'm not going to get into it during this video, but it's been a few weeks since I've been able to film. So I think these are actually from the beginning or the first week of November I picked these up. I think they did like a refresh of the Dollar Tree titles. I think someone actually commented saying, hey, there's new movies at Dollar Tree or whatever. They just did a restock, whatever you want to call it. So I was like, okay, I'll go. I originally I think I went to 2, but then I wound up going to a third one. I think either later that day or the next day. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, so they're kind of all mixed together. So I don't have them separated from each Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna show them all, and I got Blu-Rays mixed in with DVDs. So yeah, first up is I think there's actually over 30 titles here. I haven't counted exactly. Eye of the Beast, which I actually kept seeing this at Big Lots. And I was thinking about picking it up, but I never did. But for $1.25, a movie I have been interested in. Because I think this is one of those like sci-fi. Could be wrong. I think this is one of those sci-fi movies. I watched another one that I actually bought at Big Lots. I think it was called Carney with Lou Diamond Phillips. That was actually pretty good actually. For what it is. I mean, it is what it is. But this has James Van Der Beek from Dawson's Creek, which I have seen a little bit of. But he was also in that Power Rangers like fan film. I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to talk too much on each movie or we'll be here all day. But yeah, the one at Big Lots did have a slipcover. This did not, but still, hey. Next up, we have... this is a Nickelodeon one. They actually had a ton of Nickelodeon ones that I passed on, mainly just because it was like 2 or 3 episodes on a DVD, which I'm like, eh. And it's not like I collect Nickelodeon DVDs, but... Nickelodeon includes over 4 hours of content, Big Hits, Rugrats Volume 1... So this is what's included: Rugrats, Decade in Diapers, Rugrats, Snow White, and 3 Jacks and a Beanstalk, which are Tales from the Crib. So I actually haven't really seen much Rugrats. I bought the seasons 1 and 2 collection. Yeah, and I watched some of that with my kid, but yeah. Next up we have The Marshes, a Shudder original. Anytime I see these Shudder originals at Dollar Tree, I always try to pick them up. They have them occasionally, so yeah. The Marshes, don't know anything about it. And then next up we have Doctor Who Series 5 Part 1. Includes free inside official Topps Doctor Who playing trading card set. Jeez, I can't talk. So yeah, I do actually own this on Blu-ray, but I wasn't sure about some of these special features if they were on the Blu-ray. I'm sure they are. And I don't know. I probably could have gone without picking it up, but I just picked it up because I'm a big Doctor Who fan. So yeah. Then we have a Blu-ray here, The Conjuring 2. I have this on DVD, but figured I'd upgrade it because I do enjoy this movie. I think I've only seen it once, maybe twice. I'm not 100% sure on that. The Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature. Don't really have a specific reason for picking this up. Just picked it up. I'm more like something for my kid, but... Annabelle Creation. I have not seen any of the Annabelle movies, so I think I have all of them either on DVD or Blu-ray at this point, so I need to get around to watching those. I think that they're the only ones of the Conjuring universe I have not seen, because I've seen the Conjuring movies, The Nun. Actually, you know what? I have not seen the new Conjuring movie, the third one. So I need to watch that and the Annabelle movies. But I've seen The Nun, I think I've seen all the rest. Then we have The Warrior's Way, which this is an interesting one, because when I first seen it, it looked kind of like one of those like cheap knockoff or cheap, like really low budget movies that they make a billion of. But then I looked at the cast, I was like, wait a second, Jeffrey Rush, Kate Bosworth, Danny Houston. I'm not sure who the last guy is, but I was like, I know all those people. Then I looked at the back and I'm like, wait a second, it started to be somewhat familiar to me. So I picked it up. I tend to like these kind of movies, so even the bad ones. The Death and Life of Bobby Z. I remember watching this way back in the day, and I seen it there, so I figured I'd pick it up. I'm finally kind of, I don't want to, that's a weird word to use, is over, but I'm kind of over the Paul Walker death. I tend to, when an actor dies that I really like, I tend to just not watch a lot of their stuff for a while. It's just kind of hard for me to watch. I don't know if there's anyone else out there that's like that. It's like when Robin Williams died. I don't think I've actually seen a Robin Williams movie. Because I was a big fan of Robin Williams movies. Watch his movies all the time. Since he died, I haven't watched a single Robin Williams movie. So, I mean, the same with Paul Walker. I was a big fan of Paul Walker. I have not watched one of his movies since he passed away. So, yeah, don't really have any much to about it. Actually, that is a lie. I think I watched Joyride, but I think that's the only one I watched after he passed away. So we have a Nicolas Cage 4-pack here with Trespass, The Humanity Bureau, Bad Lieutenant, and Stolen. Humanity Bureau is okay. Stolen, I actually really enjoy Stolen. Bad Lieutenant, I have not seen all of. I started it like a year ago, I think, and I got like halfway through and I had to go do something. I just never finished it. And then Trespass, I watched on Netflix a long time ago. I remember liking it, but that's about it. But I am a big Nicolas Cage fan, so it's nice to have these kind of just in one set like this. Because I know I have Stolen. I think I have actually all these in some format. But yeah, I just love Nicolas Cage, so I bought it. Absolution. This is another one of those ones that I usually don't buy these anymore from Dollar Tree, like the ones that are like, well, number one is Echo Bridge. Unless I've heard of it, I usually don't buy Echo Bridge movies, or like unless it's like a multi-pack or something. But yeah, this one sounded interesting. I don't know. For some reason I just bought this one. Then we have SpongeBob, or not SpongeBob, Heroes in Action, Nickelodeon. It's got SpongeBob, 2 episodes of SpongeBob. Well, technically it's 1 episode, but you know how they go. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Sanjay and Craig, which I do not really remember Sanjay and Craig at all. I like vaguely remember it. I think this is probably a later show if I had to guess. Well, actually it says it here, 2012 to 2013. So I'm guessing these are all episodes from probably those years maybe. I did actually pop this in. Watched it with my kids, so yeah. Alrighty, let me grab another stack from over here. Next up we have The Twilight Zone, fan favorite. So this is a show I've always kind of wanted to go through and watch all the episodes of. The old one, there's the one from the 80s, the 2000s, then the 2020s? Did it come out after 2020, the new one? I don't know. Are they even doing any more of that? I'm not even sure. Anyways, it's just got a bunch of episodes on it. Fan favorite episodes. I don't know how they came up with fan favorites, but yeah. I've seen a lot of episodes of it, and it used to be on Netflix. I watched some of it on Netflix a long time ago. I don't know if it's still on there, but yeah. Oh geez. Well, let's do an unboxing right now. 4-film Shark Collection, which has Shark Attack, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3, Megalodon, and Shark Zone. These are probably all terrible, but for some reason I bought it. I kind of been wanting to watch some more shark movies. So yeah, I'm just going to open this right now on camera. How about that? Oh, it's literally all on one disc. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, the spindle, not the spindle, the whatever you call it's broken, the tab. Is this Echo Bridge? It is Echo Bridge, so there you go. Next up, speaking of Nicolas Cage, Vampire's Kiss. I've actually not seen this. I've seen a ton of clips, but it's always in those damn compilations of like either worst acting or just Nicolas Cage compilations. But I think it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to not be taken too seriously, right? It's like, even down here it says, a sleek, outrageous, dark comedy. I think it's supposed to be over the top and like, yeah. There you go. I've never seen it though. I know it's one of his earlier ones. The Beach Bum with a slipcover. Matthew McConaughey, Snoop Dogg, Isla Fisher, Jimmy Buffett, Zac Efron, Martin Lawrence. So, I think I vaguely remember a trailer for this when it was coming out, but that's about it. Another Nickelodeon, Nicktoons Halloween Flick or Treat. I'm not going to read off all these, but you can read that on there. Yep, so I figured it'd be a fun DVD to kind of just pop in around Halloween. And it includes 3 bonus episodes on Vudu. I don't know if that will actually work or not, because that might be, because I know Walmart used to put them on like the receipts, the codes and stuff, so I don't know if the code's in here or how that works, but yeah. And then we have a Blu-ray, Zoolander, the Blue Steelbook. So I actually already own this, but I seen it's a damn steelbook for $1, technically $1.25. But I'm like, I'll just give it away or give it to a friend or something. So, so yeah. Then we have a double feature here: Shooter and Four Brothers. So yeah, I've seen. That's weird. I think Four Brothers is one of those DVDs that I always used to just see around, or maybe it's just because I think it was one of the first DVDs we had. Back because we used to have VHS, and then we kind of switched over to DVD at some point. I just remember this kind of being one of the ones that was always there. Is there like a crease in here? Oh, you can kind of see that. I think it's just on the paper or the. It might be on a little bit on the artwork. But anyways, yeah. And then I don't believe I've seen Shooter. So yeah. Next up, spoilers for Doctor Who, sort of. So if you're not caught up on Doctor Who, this is so yeah. Doctor Who: The Return of Dr. Mysterio. This is the Christmas special for Series 10? In between Series 9 and 10, I think. Or wait. Yeah, in between Series 9 and 10. There was 2 Christmas specials. This is the second one. So yeah, picked that up. The D Train. Don't know much about this, but picked it up. I like both those actors. So I'm going to kind of try to go quickly through here. Underworld. I've been wanting to watch this series for a while. I think all of them or most of them on DVD, but I've seen this on Blu-ray for $1. I think, now that I think about it, I think the box set's like really cheap all the time, so I probably would have been just better off buying the whole box set. Capone, Tom Hardy. Big fan of Tom Hardy. Have not seen this movie, so there's that one. Bad Moms. Kind of just a blind buy. I don't really watch a ton of movies like this, but I like people in the cast, so just picked it up, figured I'd give it a shot. Two Faces of January, same thing, never really heard of this, but I like the cast, and I think I remember reading the description and liking it, so there we go for that one. Encounter, Luke Hemsworth, kind of just bought it on a whim. I wanted to see more Luke Hemsworth stuff. I know he's cast as The Witcher, which I have not watched yet, but he's taken over for Henry Cavill, so I kind of just wanted to watch him in something, because I don't think I've actually seen him in anything. Chuck, picked it up because I like the cast. And the description sounded somewhat interesting. The untold story of the inspiration for Rocky Balboa. Then we have Big Fish and Begonia. Another one that just intrigued me, so I picked it up. The Nun, which I have this on DVD, but I'm upgraded to the Blu-ray. I actually thought this was pretty decent. A Haunted House 2. I was on like a little bit of a scary movie kick. So I picked this up. I've never seen either of these, but now I own the second one. So, scary movie, as in the scary movie, like the spoof movies. Defiance. I feel like this is a movie I always see everywhere. Or I used to, not really anymore, but I also used to see it at Goodwills and Salvation Armies and garage sales. I think I even used to see it on Netflix all the time, like early days of Netflix. Like 2010, 2011, 2000, yeah. Then we have Rampage. I believe I have this on DVD as well, but here's an upgrade. Drillbit Taylor with Owen Wilson. Another movie I've never seen, but picked it up. And then last but not least, we have a creature feature. 4 feature films. You got Robo-Croc, Super Tanker, Dracano, and Dead Sea. Now, the only reason I picked this up, I would not have picked this up, but it says from the director of Young Guns on this movie. And I like Young Guns, and it just seems so weird to me that the director of Young Guns would direct Robo-Croc. So the only reason I bought it is to see what the heck this movie is. So yeah, that's going to do it for these movies. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these in like a... I'll just do some of them. But yeah. I'll just go like this. Just for the thumbnail. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.